Welcome to Tour de Love Dub. I'm Kelly Gross, Senior Vice President of the American Heart Association and American Stroke Association, and I'm so happy to have you here today to join us to learn more about the Halle Hart Children's Museum. The Halle Hart Children's Museum was originally created in 1996 and was renovated, reopening in the end of 2010. We have more than 30,000 children and adults that go through this museum every year. It teaches children about saying no to smoking, learning about the correct amount of fats in their diet, and learning about overall health, how that contributes to the health of your heart. It's no surprise or secret to any of you that obesity is a problem in this country, and it's a problem for our children. 1 in 3 U.S. children under the age of 20 suffer from obesity or are at least severely overweight. These things cause severe cardiovascular disease later in life, and some experts believe that if the childhood obesity rate continues, this is the first generation of American children that will not outlive their parents. The Halle Hart Children's Museum is just one of the many programs that help the American Heart Association further our mission of building healthier lives free of cardiovascular diseases and stroke. Working at the American Heart Association is personal for me. When I started in this organization over 9 years ago, my grandfather had died in 1991 of a sudden heart attack. It was something that was tragic for our family and something that I wish we could have prevented. On the other side, my maternal grandfather was able to be saved with an aortic heart valve replacement because of work of the American Heart Association and the research that we've funded. The great news is that over 80% of cardiovascular disease is preventable, and that's why we're using a museum like the Halle Hart Children's Museum to educate our children early about what they can do to prevent cardiovascular disease and what they can do to help educate their families so we have a healthier America. I have a 2-year-old son. His name is Jack. He already comes to the Halle Hart Children's Museum to play, yet I can't wait for the day that he can actually explore this museum and learn of the education components here. I also yearn for the day that he can look at cardiovascular disease and stroke as diseases of the past in the way I view polio. Thank you for coming to the Halle Hart Children's Museum today and taking time out of your busy schedules to learn about the American Heart Association. I hope that you enjoy your tour.